need brilliant marketing to sell your product, then you do not have a marketing problem. You have a product problem, or an offer problem. The worst media buyers I've ever seen have been wildly successful with good offers and good products and good promos. I've worked in marketing agencies. I've hired marketing agencies. I've fired marketing agencies. And I've seen this blame game that takes place a lot. You bring in a new client, they say, oh, we fired our last 5 agencies. No one can make this work. I had someone tell me that this year is like no marketers want to take the job. Okay. And then once you work with somebody, marketing is saying, oh, it's a creative problem or a conversion rate optimization problem. And this little blame gets passed in circles and circles and circles and circles. I said before, the worst media buyers are successful with good promo. If your marketing is not successful, there's something wrong with the product, the offer, or the promo that you're running. We have this delusion that marketing can sell anything, and it's just not true. In my work in a marketing agency, I had accounts passed to me all the time that were selling a product that no one needed, nobody wanted. And of course, those products come with a pitch deck that says the entire United States is our target market. No one wants this. Nobody needs it. There's no degree of marketing that can resurrect that. Advertising marketing is a multiplier. It can multiply sometimes exponentially what you're doing. But if you're starting from zero, it's not going to do anything. It can't create that value in itself. You're never going to create the value for your product in marketing. The most brilliantly marketed companies that we know of, all of them have a really good offer, a really good product. And normally it's quite unique, right? If you have a unique product, it's going to be fairly difficult to have poor marketing for it. Just say, hey, we have something different. I've had ads like that. They basically say, come and get a little piggies. We got it. You want it? Let's go. If you want to diagnose what's going on, what's going wrong, there's some symptoms or red flags, there's symptoms that I would look for when I'm making that type of determination in my head. One is what I've already told you. You're burning and churning through marketing agencies. You're burning and churning through marketers. Red flag number one. If you're burning and churning through marketers, I would start looking at your offer right now. A second thing would be high CPAs, rising CPAs. Another thing is offers can launch very competitively and they can lose position over time. If your CPAs keep rising, perhaps a competitor is copycatting you and now your offer is not unique. High CPMs are another symptom. CPMs generally we use to evaluate creative performance, and that's true. Inside an account, if this ad has higher CPM than that ad, can give you an indication of the creative quality. But your aggregate CPM is going to tell you how the market is accepting your offer across all of your creative variants. If you have the insights of your competitors or other brands in the space, you know what their CPMs are, and yours are twice as high as theirs, something's wrong with your offer. If your marketing agency happens to be working with multiple brands in the same space and they can compare your CPMs, that also will tell you. If your CPMs are sky high, it obviously varies a lot by industry and market. But if your CPMs are sky high, dig into why, right? People are seeing your creative, your offer, and they're rejecting it. Or they're actively pissed off, like people are reporting your ads or something. The third thing is differentiation. If you lack USP, no marketer is going to be able. If you lack USP, go fix that problem before you spend $1 on advertising. Don't even bother with marketing until you get some USP on your product, and make sure that it is good USP. What's good USP? People can explain it. If your USP only makes sense with technical insiders and average folks are not going to be able to tell the difference, it's not USP. If you're always looking for the next best thing, new tactics, new channels, Think about the common denominator. Think objectively about it. If everything sucks, what's the one common denominator? And then everything doesn't have to suck. It could be lukewarm. If everything in your funnel is lethargic, look at the offer. And lastly would be if your marketing teams are always asking you for ammunition. I have used that word an awful lot working in agencies where I had products that were not competitive. When I talked to these folks on the call, I was begging for ammunition, meat on the bone that I could put inside of ads, put inside of copy to sell it to people, right? Sometimes that ammunition is claims, sometimes it's features, benefits, any way to beef up the offer. Okay, if you have a boring offer, or if you think objectively and just want to improve your offer regardless of where its competitive standing is in today, because there is no degree of fixing your offer or adding to your offer, strengthening your offer that is not going to help your marketing results. So if you want to fix your marketing, your boring offer problem, or if you want to just boost your offer, what do? First is differentiation. Make your offer unique. Make it really unique. Add features that people don't have, add benefits that people don't have, put something bundled with it that people know no one else is offering, make it different. The next thing to do is specialize. We are often fed this lie that our target market is everybody. I told you, the worst products I ever worked with come with pitch deck. Everyone in the United States is our target market. No, they're not. Sorry, no, they're not. Think about who would buy your product at an auction. Who would bid the most to have your offer? Who would pay the most for? Who is it the most valuable for? I had a real estate investing promo that I worked with where it was real estate investing, but pretty passive. You had your hands off of it. So you could invest in property and do real estate investing without having to be the landlord and fix toilets and be available for the phone calls. What I quickly realized is that there were two core buckets of people who really benefited from that. It's people who have the funds to invest in real estate, but they do not have the free time or the flexibility. Who do not have free time and flexibility? One is active duty military. You're on a military installation somewhere in the world, you cannot go fix a toilet or something. Okay, they benefit the most. And people with these demanding careers, mostly doctors. Doctors was the biggest segment of that. You can't just leave the operating room or something because your tenant is calling you. So those two audiences, anyone with the funds to invest in real estate could be a prospective customer, but those people valued it the most because those people didn't have access to the opportunity without this solution. It opened a door for them that it didn't open for other people. Those were the folks who were our target market. Those were the folks that we needed to really double down on and make the offer the best offer for those people. Your highest value customers, make your offer, make it really for them. Make it the best possible option for those people. Look at gaps in your category. See what your competitors are offering. I would see more what your competitors are not offering. Right? When I talked about ammunition before, it's what can you say that no one else can say? If everyone else can say it, everyone else has said it, and your customers have heard it 100 times, they're going to tune it out when you say it. Think about what you can say that no one else has said or can say. And lastly, think about your pricing. This is more on e-com side. I've had accounts where it's pretty comparable products with very different back-end numbers. And price is a big part of it. If you're not priced competitively or you're selling a product that people can buy on Amazon and you're priced 50% higher than Amazon, okay, that might be what's going on there. So yeah, if you find yourself in that whirlwind of nothing's working, or nothing is great, I would go through it. I would look at your offer, your promo, your product, strengthen that, improve that, make that A+ promo, the offer that people can't refuse, And the worst case scenario is it still increase your performance across everything, right? If you strengthen your offer, it's going to improve the performance